Be hearing from David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, some say Jrue Holiday is the best defender in the league that no one talks about. He said, "I don't need any accolades. I don't like being famous."
But what a great attitude. He is a monster on defense. David, thank you. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Warriors, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings. And, of course, there's the Pelicans, a game and a half out.
That's the reason why I went back to Golden State, was to retire there. I only played 9 games my last season, but I felt like it was full circle. It was completion. Being in front of those fans that gave me so much energy there at Oracle Arena, the ones that showed me so much love as a rookie. I mean, I couldn't even, my goatee didn't even connect then. I couldn't even grow hair on my face then. And to come back as an old man my last year, it was a blessing to see those same faces of people who supported me.
By the way, that is a sweet goatee you're wearing tonight. I just want to tell you.
Thank you. I've been working on it.
Here's Wiggins. Second chance shot, and Shea lays it in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first. Ball against Curry. Over to the wing. Now here's Williamson. D right on him. Offensive rebound. The pass to Okafor. Over Shea. And it's Okafor scoring with a great play.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Here's Thompson. Golden State moving it around. Shea inside. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Good. And it's Shea picking up the assist. And it's 9 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Okafor. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Shea with it, working on Okafor, and Shea gets it to go.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Passes it to Williamson. Now Redick. 9-point game his last outing. To the inside. Shea with the block.
2 block shots with fouling. I mean, you have great timing and body control. Shea showing both.
That one a little long. Ball with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami. Okafor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Shea. Pelicans shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
2 shots.
The first one falls. He's off on the second. Gets it off. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We come back right after this. So much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talks about how it all meshes together.
The way I judge, whether we can play together or not.
You know, Greg, defense is Draymond's specialty, no question about it.
And it all starts on that end. The Warriors feel like if they take care of business at that end, the offense will take care of itself.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. We've got Lee. Shea is out there with Murray. And it's Bowman in at the point guard position. Drew Holiday's checked in for the Pelicans. Shoots from 14. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And that one's good to go from Shea. Shea's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Well, Kevin, this Warriors team, they just have a wealth of stars. Nothing can equal the roster from last season, though. But they legitimately had an all-star at every position for a bit.
Hart, that's good.
This is just a trademark of Hart's game. A solid three-point sniper who looks to shoot from wherever he can.
Timeout called the Warriors. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long
And even with the departures this offseason, the Warriors, Chris, are still a contender.
Yeah, and the Warriors knew that they couldn't keep the same roster. It just wasn't possible. But still, what a ride it was for the short time it lasted.
A whole new cast of characters for the Pelicans. 3 promising first-round picks, Greg, and the young players acquired from the Lakers and veterans like Favors and Redick.
All of a sudden, a wealth of options for Alvin Gentry. Time will tell how they did in the AD trade, but seems like they're off to a nice start.
Pelicans trail by 10. Here's Williamson. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Williamson's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's finally got into rhythm here in the second. His shooting percentage has taken a nice jump.
Shea inside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
They looked overmatched, GA. I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
6 to shoot. And Okafor with the block. And he's able to get it back. Redick surveying the D. Over Thompson.
With the anticipation, the angles Clay takes defensively, really impressive.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Alongside Coach.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Andrew Wiggins really making. This are the guys you went against and played against. Who would have benefited from today's style of play the most?
Oh, man, I got a few names. Billy Owens. Billy Owens, to me, was a guy like a Kevin Durant. No, he couldn't shoot like that, but he did everything on the floor for us there in Golden State. And I think in today, an open game for him where he could get going, oh, man, that would just be incredible. I also think of a guy like Detlef Shrimp. He could post up, he could pop and pick, he could shoot the ball deep, he could shoot off the dribble, finish on the break, whatever you wanted, he could give it to you that way. And I think for both guys, that size, that sweet spot, 6'7", 6'8", but played like a little bit of a guard, those two guys come to mind.
Holiday and Moore, the guards. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Hart in at the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5. J.J. Redick's checked in for New Orleans. 1:56 left in the third. 4 on the shot clock. From downtown, gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Warriors lead by 11.
They get burned this time. That's a shot they're willing to give up, though.
Now here is Holiday. He's covered closely, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that matchup with the Thunder, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
Oh, that play took tremendous focus. Shea with the and one opportunity here.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Outside, Redick. Back to Holiday. Out to the right wing. Okafor kicks to Holiday. No good from outside.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Shea passes to Lee. Bowman guarded by Holiday. Shea outside. The turnaround Shea. Okafor grabs the miss.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Drew Holiday.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Shea with it, working on Okafor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And you look at stars in this league, not that many went to all 4 years of college. But don't tell that to Shea.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Holiday, and the layup falls. Holiday's got his third basket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Wiggins outside. Dishes to Shea. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Warriors, we've got Steph Curry. Klay Thompson is out there with Shea. And it's Pascal in at the 4 spot. Okafor dishes to Redick. Back to Okafor. New Orleans moving it around. Ball no good. Warriors leading by 11. Pass to Poole. Shea right side. Lays it up off the glass. Shea's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. To the right side. And here is Williamson. Back to Ball. Curry with the steal, and Curry with the clear path to the hoop. He gets that one.
Oh, I love seeing Curry come up with steals like this, using his quickness to his advantage.
Here's Ball. There's the dish to Ingram. Fires, high post, and the jumper is on the mark. Ingram's got his first bucket in this one.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Timeout called the Warriors. While the NBA is entertainment, you know, Chris, it also can have a very social impact in a positive ways. Guys like Kyle Korver have spoken out. The Jazz took action last season. Chris, how do you feel the league has responded to issues like discrimination? Right side Holiday. And there's the pass to Williamson. Inside to stop the run. And the nice bucket inside from Redick.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
Pass to Murray. Shea outside. That shot off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's Hayes. His three-pointers off the mark. And the Warriors with possession here. Shea left side. The shot that time not on target. Outside, Redick. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.